I've always loved flowers, but not these. For some reason, growing up, I never had a love for Gladiolus. It's now very mysterious to me, but I think I remember Gladiolus, and this is a yellow variety. I remember them, I think, being in a huge vase and in a very formal setting, and that just never really appealed to me. They just felt stuffy and like they were trying too hard, and I don't know. They were sort of like the narcissist, I guess, of flowers in my mind. And as an adult, particularly in the last year, I just gave gladiolas a try. I'd never bought them for myself, never arranged them, never worked with them. And for someone who loves flowers as much as I do, that's a pretty strong statement. So yeah, I think this is now my third gladiola arrangement. Just say the word gladiola. Gladiola. And I'm kind of, I know this word's abused, but obsessed with them. Yup. They just begin to bloom down here, and then it just goes all the way up the stem. And if you're really lucky, and if you clip them and keep the water fresh and put in a little bit of that magical vitamin powder stuff that you get in packets when you buy flowers, they will last so long. And look how showy that bad boy is. I mean, look. We're pulling back. That's at a dining table. They are monsters. And somehow when you put them in a vessel that's, I guess vintage looking like this one. This is a yummy one from Anthropology from a couple years ago. And then this is a little Lazy Susan that my mom and stepdad had in their home. I don't know. And then on a modern table with modern chairs, like, I love eclectic. Like, I love lots of good things. And I don't know, they just feel fresh and funky and just right. Hi, gladiolas. So I encourage you to try them if you're digging this. They come in reds and like deep purples and lavenders and oh my gosh, just the most incredible things. And even mixed colors, like kind of a creamy white bloom with red tips and just, it's just such a generous flower. And when the little babies down here start to die, like this guy, you can just, I hope he'll cooperate. You can just pluck him. Boop, out he comes. No sign of damage. You can see this little guy is down here. It's just blooming his little heart out. But I mean, look at all of that. What? Another cool thing about gladiolas is they are tough. So they look delicate. It looks like they're made of, I don't know, just something thicker than gauze. But in actuality, especially if you catch one that's just bloomed, it's a really firm bloom. Yeah, petals are pretty firm. These guys are pretty tough. I mean, if you get up here, I mean, they're not rock hard, but goodness, really strong. And I just admire that about them. I mean, they look like, I don't know, very chic ruffle flowers, and yet they're kind of tough and awesome. So like, why wouldn't we love gladiolas? You can cut some shorter like you see down in here. You can leave some tall and spiky, so you can kind of have a wild looking arrangement. Not formal at all. Just feels delicious. Kind of fun. And you can work the flowers to coordinate with what you have in your house. Like for me, I have, goodness, there's all kinds of stuff on my sofa over here. But I have these yellow pillows. And so those gladiolas really kind of pop because of that. Oh, and then I just noticed that apple painting has yellow up top. So there's that connect up too. Oop, there's me in the mirror. Anyway, just wanted to share gladiolas with you. So if there's, I don't know, a flower or a book or something in your life that you ever thought just isn't you, or maybe you thought that for a long time, maybe give it a try. And you might discover you really develop this fondness that's pretty strong for something you just never got along with for years. And that is good for our brains and good for our hearts. And I think it helps us open up in all kinds of ways. We just remember that we don't know everything about everything ever. And that's part of the wonderful mystery of life. Seeing things unfold or bloom, if you will. Have a great day.